Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Annette if you are new here. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. And so today I thought that we would do some repotting of some plants. So I got 3 plants sitting here ready to be repotted. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let me show you the first 3 plants and then I'm gonna move the camera down. And here comes Cooper. This is Cooper. He wants to say hi. Hi, Cooper. He's just a little love bug. He's my chocolate chihuahua, chocolate and white chihuahua. He's gonna be 15 years old. He's getting old, huh? He doesn't act it though. He's pretty good. You gonna let Mama sit there and plant some plants? Some repotting? Yeah? Okay. Down you go. He wants to help. Okay, so first plant that I'm going to do, well, not in any particular order, one plant I'm doing is my pink princess, philodendron pink princess. It's looking sad. It needs cleaned up. I want to repot. I have not repotted out of this soil. It's got some new leaves coming, but yeah, she just needs a clean up and figure out what's going on with her because she doesn't look the greatest. So I want to figure that out. My other plant that I'm going to do, I think she needs an upgrade. I'm going to check it to make sure. If not, I'll put it back in this pot. And that is my oxalis. And she is blooming. She's so pretty, but she's so big in this little tiny pot. So I thought, better check it, see if she needs a repot. And then my other plant that I want to do is my Monstera Swiss cheese. I almost forgot the name. And she's big. She's on this big trellis, and it's so big that the trellis is practically falling out of this little pot. So, and I got several cuttings put back into that pot. So I just want to check it and see if I need a bigger pot. I have just a little bit bigger pot for that one. So, okay, I just moved the camera down. So let's see. Let's start with my pink princess. This is the one that I'm worried about the most. And of course, if you know, when you have plants, you gotta have the sticky traps for those fungus gnats. But I am so curious to see what kind of soil this is in. But first, let's clean it up a little bit. I'm going to cut this leaf off. I don't need it. She's got a couple yellowing leaves down here. Right here. Oh, that one just came right off. This one, let's see. This wasn't even attached anymore. Okay, let's take this out of the pot and see what's going on with her. And I grabbed a couple different pots. I may end up putting her back in this pot. We'll see what the roots look like. Okay, she doesn't seem like she's root bound. Oh, this soil just crumbled off. Well, let's just take it all off. Since it's just crumbling anyway, right? What is that? That's weird. Something green. That was weird. So I'm just gonna gently massage some of the soil off and take a look at these roots a little bit. But she almost feels like she's in a plug. I'm not sure, but if she is, I'm gonna leave it because I don't feel like messing with her that much. And it looks like there is actually 2 plants in here. And there's some dead roots just barely coming off. Oh, look at that. Oh. Look at that. That's crazy. Maybe, I don't think it was root rot. I think it was just, I don't know. Guess it could have been. So she does not need an upsize in the pot. So yeah, we're gonna put her back in her pot. Actually, I think I'm gonna put her in a smaller pot because this is not very many roots. And that seems like overkill. That seems overkill, right? Maybe that's why she's not doing so great. That's a nice healthy root right there. And I'm barely touching these and they're just falling right off. But let's see if I can massage some of this soil off here. Yeah, it's a plug. She's in a plug and I'm gonna leave her in a plug. I'm gonna go grab a pot. Okay, so I'm wondering if this pot, just went and grabbed this pot would be better for it. Yeah, I like that better. It's not so overkill. And another root just fell off. That's so insane. You poor plant. Okay, I don't want to mess with the roots any more than that. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and put her in this pot here. And this looks like it's dying or something or it's dead, but the leaf is stuck in it, so I don't want to touch that too much. Okay, I got my potting soil here. Let me move my clips out of the way. My potting soil is here, so I'm going to put some soil in it. A little bit of soil here. I put some soil in there. Let's see. I hope this plant does good because I think she's pretty. I had a bigger one, but my my little sister has been ill. She was in and out of the hospital, and she had bought a pink princess, but because she was in and out of the hospital, it died. Nobody was there to take care of her plants, which, you know, I understand that. And I felt really bad, so I decided to give her my pink princess, just because, you know, I felt bad that she didn't have her pink princess anymore. And she really did like it, so I thought, well, I got two, and I gave her my bigger one. My one that was actually really thriving, doing really good, but because I wanted her to have a good established plant. I didn't want her to struggle, you know, to not have a good plant. Okay. Kind of position her in here. Push some of that soil down because you don't want any air pockets in here. But yeah, so if you guys have a pink princess, let me know. And this one is supposed to be, the leaves are supposed to have the variegation on it, you know, like splashy, I guess. I don't know what it's called. It just said fancy philodendron pink princess, so I don't know for sure. But let me know if you have a pink princess and how it's doing and what you do for the care. This is looking a lot better. I like this better. Okay. I'm happy I did this because she was just looking so sad. Like I said, I don't want her to die. I don't want any of my plants to die. Really. So, but she's just a really pretty pink princess. And the one that I gave my sister, it looks really good. I guess it's growing really good. She got a really, really pretty leaf on it. Okay. I think that will do. She's a little floppy. I don't like that. Okay, let's see. Let's pack her in a little bit tighter then. A little more soil. Let's see if we can just pack it in just a little bit to where she's not so floppy. That's better. She's still a little floppy, but I think she'll be okay. I think she'll be fine in here. And I think this was the right size pot, good choice of a pot. I think so. So let me dust it off a little bit here. And I will give this a really good water after the video. Let's set her over here. Okay, next, let's see. Let's try the, you know, so she's in this cute pot. I have this decorative basket that I got from the Goodwill. That won't look good because then she's too short, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll leave her. See, it came with the tag, and it just says Shamrock on it. It just said Shamrock, which reminds me to put the Pink Princess tag back in her. Okay, so let's move this tag. And she also came with this, if I can get it out, really cute ornament that said Lucky Shamrock. And I've kept it in there because I thought it was just so cute. Okay, what's going on with her. And I also like to pick off any of the dead flowers. Whoops. I just pick them off, but okay, let's see. Here's another one. It needs to come off. Let's see what is going on with her. If I can get my hand in here. Like I said, she may go back in her pot, but we'll see. So I'm going to flip her over like this and be very gentle to take her out. Kind of squeeze the pot. I don't want to break my pot because I like the pot. There we go. Let's see. See these roots. Well, she's a little root bound, but not terrible. Should I repot her? I don't think that pot's about the same. This pot I think is overkill. Yeah, that's way too big. I think I'm gonna put her back in her pot. I'm not gonna disturb her. I'm actually just gonna put her back because I think she's fine. But it was good to check. She does need a water, so I will water her after this. But yeah, I think she's fine in this pot. Next, this one I do know it needs a repot because I have her on this trellis. And I really like this trellis. But she's so big. So, trying to decide if I need to take her off of the trellis to repot her. Yeah, let's do that. Probably be better. And I just have her pinned on with these Velcro tape things. But see, you can see, look, I let go, she just wants to fall. And that's why I want to repot it into a little bit bigger pot so that the trellis doesn't fall. Because I think that would be better. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Would you guys repot her or would you leave her be? I think she needs a repot. Just into something a little bit bigger. Okay, now we're gonna, because yeah, this is barely even in there. And I hate wood for this reason. But I don't think I have anything else, so let's see. Oh, it looks like she's got a new growth point right there, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's take her, I'm gonna gently lay her down. Let's take her out of this pot and take her tag out. And I'm gonna put this tag back in here, into the shamrock. Okay, let's see what's going on with her. Because I've got several cuttings in here. One big cutting and then the rest were propagations from her that I just stuck back into the pot because I wanted it to be a fuller pot, which I still do. Come on. Are you root bound? Let's do some squeezing here because I don't want to break any of these. Wow. I wonder if she's root bound because she doesn't want to come out. Holy smokes. There we go. I got her. Not too bad. Okay. She's not bad at all. She looks really good. I think I'm just going to upsize her pot a little bit into this little bit of a deeper pot and then put her back on the trellis. Oh, it did have some root breakage. There's a root right there. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, let's put some soil in here. Because I'm just going to make it just a little bit deeper of a pot, and I think she'll be happy in there. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more soil. Do you guys have a Swiss cheese, a Munster Swiss cheese? I have this one and I have a variegated one as well. And I love them both very much. I think they're both really pretty. Let's see, let's get something with a little bit more bark. Yeah, I think this is going to be better. But before I finish this, I'm going to have to reuse this trellis. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting the trellis in now so that I'm not breaking any roots. Not going to break any roots. If I can do this, I'm not left-handed, so... And then hold her up like this. Let me go ahead and put one of these on here to kind of hold her up for the time being. I may change that, but just kind of hold her up for a minute while I get her repotted. Okay, let's get some more soil. Yeah, I really like this plant. I think she's pretty. Do you guys... Oops, got soil on that. Okay, so far, she's looking better. Okay, I'm going to kind of hold her in place here on the trellis and get more soil. That's the one thing that I don't like about repotting something like this, because I have her established in a pot. I like the way it looks and everything, and when you got more than one cutting, you take it out, and then you go to put it back in, and it doesn't go in the right way, the same way, and it's like, I kind of liked it the way I had it. Do you guys ever struggle with that? Let me know in the comments if you do. I'd be curious to know. Okay, that is better, but I think... I'm going to turn this. Let's put some more, because I want this standing up, not leaning back. Need more soil in there. I'm going to kind of push it down in here because I want it to be sturdy. I don't want it flopping like it was, because it was really flopping and I didn't like that at all. So let's try that. That's better. Okay, so now that I have it like that, I'm going to, let me think. I think, should I put her, well, I need to pin these back on because she's falling over. Let's see, let's do, let's do one. Okay, let me move the camera back up so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I am still kind of can't see the top, but I'm pulling her up a little bit because she was falling down because I don't have this on very tight. So I'm thinking that maybe I should put a Velcro here and one up top. Let's do the top one first. You guys can't see, but I'm just putting Velcro up here at the top. If it goes on. Let me turn the plant around. And then I can see what I'm doing. There we go, that's better. That's better, okay. So now I'm going to, I think I'm gonna put a Velcro here since I've got 3. Might as well. I'm gonna put one right here. And this is nice because this does not hurt your plant at all. It's super soft. I got the soft side towards the plant. There we go. Okay, I think that looks much better. I think that does look better. And I have got, let's see, I was gonna tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4 cuttings besides the main cutting in here. Because I want her to be big and bushy. I want her to actually fill out behind her and climb up the trellis this way too. I will go get a metal trellis. I'm gonna do that here soon. I don't know if I can do it today because my husband has my car today because it's getting the brakes done. So he took the car to get that done, but that's okay because it needs done. But yeah, she is looking really good. She's fine. She's really pretty. And she is sizing up in the leaves as she's getting taller here. So I really like her. Okay, I think that is it for today's video. But please like and subscribe to my channel. That does help me out. And let me know if you have any of these plants and would you do the same thing. And I forgot to put this back in her. I need to do that because she's lucky. She's lucky. I'm going to give these a really good watering and put them back in their places. But thank you for watching.